You beat him up.
And now we are coming back, I believe. And we decided we'd go down the ghoul way again because we already did the other stuff. We just haven't explored fully the ghoulish way.
Yeah.
Okay. So dwarves have been defeated, and you're exploring more.
Oh, that's right. And we were also chosen to do the beast.
Yeah, the beast fight, but that's not until.
Yeah.
You got. It's not till the next day, so you got some time to rest and skulk about.
Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go.
So after the dwarf fight, it would have been, that was around 2 p.m. You guys are done doing that. And so the next fight is at noon against the beast thing. That's going to be against, that's going to be noon on the next day.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's just to get you guys to plan out your stuff.
Okay.
What are you guys thinking?
What is there left to explore? The ghoul thing?
The goal way, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a potion? Or how do potions work again? The healing ones?
We have plenty of potions. 4 mending potions, 4 fireballs, 3 bottles of holy water, 1 bottle of shadow, 1 enlarging.
How does the mending potion work again? I forget.
You can gain 1d8 wounds and your -1 con per level for an hour.
Wait, for level per hour? So at higher levels,
not per hour, just for 1 hour. Your negative con per level.
Oh.
Negative con per level. So if I took one.
Oh. As in level of how many you take.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was about to say, like, I'm gonna take -9 con just for healing.
That would be dead.
No. I mean, yeah, negative amount of con.
Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. So how many mending potions do we have?
We have 4 as far as I know, unless somebody else tells me otherwise.
Okay, I'll if I can take one, that'd be great. And
that's fine because I think
so I will.
We also have a healer's kit. 6 uses of a healer's kit, which might be better.
That increases your wound recovery when you long rest.
He said it increases your wound recovery when you long rest. So you could have taken a healer's kit before your long rest.
I mean, right now, this was after the long rest.
Well, I know
because this is right after the fight.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
We could still do a long rest and be able to go down that one way and whatnot.
Yeah, you guys can rest, and then it'll be 8 o'clock at night, and then you can go do the ghoul thing when everyone's stopped off.
And we should be back in time to rest more.
Okay, so yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Long rest restores how much wounds?
I have no idea. He's coming. How much does the healer's kit restore?
It increases your wound recovery by, we'll say 1.
What's the wound recovery to begin with?
By 1
level plus Constitution modifier.
Okay, so with the healer's kit, I'd be like just at full. So yeah, that'd be fine.
That's much better.
Yeah.
Okay, so then if you guys are gonna wait until then, if no one else is gonna do any snooping around until
There's no other snooping around to really do.
then it'll be 8 o'clock, about 8:10, when you can go explore. At 4, there are only like 2 guards down here, and at 8 o'clock they're not drunk right now, but they do look very tired.
Well, also we go behind that boulder anyway.
I know, I'm just letting you know. Sumia will not have to oil herself up. Let me get this. So where is it?
Oh, it's not.
Oh, I have a question.
What's that? Using the camera?
This is the 4th or 5th out of 12 adventures.
12 what?
12 adventures, right? In this campaign.
I don't know.
I'm asking David. Since he-
Oh,
yeah.
oh, you mean? Oh,
That's in different sections. of
oh
the-
no, this is like the 6th or the. I think it's like the 6th one.
I think it's the 5th because you mentioned on your blog post, episode 5. Yeah, 506 was the last
That's
one.
how he separates.
Yeah, I know, but
But
I'm
that-
assuming
that-
5 is like the 5th section of this. Whatever.
But I didn't. I was kind of doing 10 something for like the first 2 adventures, I think. So it's
Okay.
should actually be like the 6th one.
Okay. Either way, it's out of how many? 12?
I believe so. One of the-
Keep in mind that the level cap right now is 10. So
Yep.
I don't even know how that's gonna work out. Since we're gonna hit the level cap like halfway through.
Well, there's no level cap.
No, he's
That's
upped it.
just, I mapped the tables
Uh-huh.
in advance. Like for you as a fighter at level 11, 12, 13, you'll get a talent. Then at level 14, you'll get +1 to hit and
Okay.
damage. And at level 15, you'll get a third. You'll get multi-attack 3, and then that's just how it's just going to keep going. For wizards,
Well, we get multi attack 3 at level 3.
Yeah.
I mean level 10. Sorry, level 10.
at level 15, there'll be 4.
Hold on. Let me actually do this right. Weapon focus +3. Okay, so weapon. So I do get. Yeah. Great. I have like +1 massive bone crushing point of damage.
Okay. So this is the place where you rest. This was that kind of ruined area that looked like similar to this area, but just been abandoned. This was where the disc was, where the ghouls came out, and this is where Sydney believes the ghouls came from. And I was trying to draw the circular room, but this pen isn't working too well. But that's the one where you found that the necromantic energy was here-ish, more toward the ceiling.
So I guess we'll go back down to the
To the ghoul.
well to the circular thing.
Okay, everyone on board with that?
Yep.
Sure.
And so, what are you doing now? So
We're gonna
you can easily sneak away from the guards. They don't notice you. You go in here. It's still like before, abandoned. You don't.
put
There's
some
nothing really
little
value.
bodies around, right?
The ghoul bodies are in the water over here. They've been kind of festering in the water.
Well, you can just open it.
Did you put it back?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, we tried to, and I think we might have placed all the weapons.
Oh, okay. Then you can pop it back off with some work. Stench, rot, decay. It's pitch black in there.
Yay! I guess I'll go first with my dark vision.
Mm-hmm. Do we have torches at least?
Well, I'm just gonna scout ahead
Sumia
just to
can-
make
Okay.
sure. I have the dark vision.
She can see in the dark. So Sumia, in this room, the only thing in here is a little passage that kind of winds out this way.
Hmm.
And in here, there's just some rubble and lots of bones.
Ghouls are probably eating.
Probably.
I guess if you guys want to light a torch, you can. I might scout up ahead of you guys.
Out of the range of the torch.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Who was that? What?
What?
Well, I mean, I don't know what you guys said, but
I
either way, I'll
have no
start.
idea either. I'm too distracted by the microphone thing.
So you guys got ahead to me?
Well, I mean, they're gonna follow, I think, behind a little ways with the torch, so
So
I'll just kind of be a little bit in the front of the
we
light.
get to another room. Mostly full of water, and there's a passage that's kind of flooded with water, but you can still, halfway poking out of the
Oh, I see
water.
what you mean.
Leads out of here. The only thing is that you find in here on the wall, on the far wall, there's weird geometric patterns and symbols. It looks like they've been scratched into the walls.
Would Corzale be able to discern it
Or Humal.
for dungeoneering?
The scratches?
Yeah, I don't know. I know she was able to figure out the runic type stuff with the circular area. I don't know. Does it take perception or?
Well, it depends on what do you suspect it is? Like
You said
magic
there's
or
etching.
it looks like someone has scratched some like lines, zigzagging patterns, like triangle, square, circles. Like it's just like random.
Okay.
It looks random.
Huh.
Okay.
But you can try Arcana if you think it's something
Well, I would think
magical.
it's a language.
It doesn't look like a language.
Oh, okay.
Does it look like a magic circle?
No, it's on the wall, and there's like a big circle scratched around or anywhere on the floor or anything. It just
I detect magic.
nothing magic.
I guess I'd wait for Hamal because I'm not going to try that.
Come on to the rescue.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, he'll come up and do his best look over it.
Give me an Arcana roll.
Perfect. And well, that is 12 plus 5, 17.
You're very, very, very certain this is just complete gibberish. It's just random. Someone bored, there's nothing to do.
Possibly with some of the ghouls.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Actually, Hamal, you know a lot about undead. You fought the ghouls. You think that the ghoul claws could have done this. You're not sure why. There's
There
like no
were
meaning
things
to it.
that go very messily.
They've been locked in there for who knows how long. They got bored.
Oh,
Ghouls.
is there anything else?
Yep. Just a water flooded passage that leads out.
How deep is it?
The height. Oh, so over down the edge of this wall, it shallows out. It's about 3 feet deep.
How tall is a dwarf?
Tall enough.
Okay, just curious. No, I'm tall enough.
It's high enough. It's low enough where Corzale could walk through it, assuming it doesn't get that much deeper. But still deep enough where anything like an undead creature could feasibly hide in here, and not be seen by you, and maybe like pull you under.
Yeah. Corzale is like 4'6". She's not like super short or anything.
I guess I'll be like, I'm going this way.
You're taking the lead.
Oh shit! I don't like that question.
It's a valid question.
I know it's a valid question. I am taking the lead just because I can see.
It's also something that I, as the GM, would need to know.
Mm-hmm.
For reasons.
I will because I'm doing the dark vision, and they can take the torch with them and whatnot. They'll be scouting up ahead past the torchlight.
So marching order is Sumia, and then what?
Oh, that's a good question. I'd prefer Corsair or Kunjabi.
Punjabi can go next because he can hit shit
Okay.
when
Yeah.
Sumia runs back quickly. Yes.
Would Hamal prefer?
I
Probably. Yeah.
You preferred her to go in the back or in front of him?
Corcel to watch our
Having a
backs,
look at
maybe.
yeah.
Hmm.
Hamal take up the middle.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bring my owlbear, by the way.
No.
It's not that I don't want it to die. It's that I don't think I'd want to,
Huh?
bring it along.
But I mean, it dying is definitely a valid
Mhm.
outcome of things.
Really?
I mean,
It's a valid
it just
outcome.
means more corpses for Humal to animate during the fights.
Yeah, that's right. Kamal can bring it back to life, and he has,
It's not the same.
just staple a carpet to it.
It's really kind of not the same.
By the way, I'm getting a new headset in a couple weeks, so
Oh,
hopefully my freaking thing will finally
it
just.
hasn't been doing it. It
Thank.
hasn't really been doing it that often.
I barely noticed it.
Yeah.
A new computer, a really nice computer actually, but because of the Black Friday deal, I get a free $200 headset and a bunch of other stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's good stuff.
So, going down the tunnel, it does very, very, very gradually deepens. And after winding around some 300, 400 feet, it finally opens up into another. And you can see that going this way, there's a kind of a straight tunnel.
There's a
But
lot.
this is completely covered in water. It's about 4 feet deep now, and it smells very foul in here. Not necessarily like rot, just this acrid odor.
Weird.
And there is drenched rubble. There's debris, and even like there's little piles of looks like fallen stone, and even some corpses that are clad in this rusted chunks of metal. There's almost nothing left of it, of anything they had worn, but they look like they've been polished to like all the flesh is gone off of them.
Oh, hey, are there skelly bones? And they're just.
And you can even see that out of this passage right here, Corsair, you know that it kind of slopes back up a little bit because you can see the water running down
Gotcha.
and gently rippling in the water here and it's flowing past the way you came. It's very sluggish and slow though. Ooh,
How is the stonework here? Is it more smooth or is it kind of like?
this area right here, you can tell is a naturally formed
Yeah, okay, that's what I figured.
cavern, but this over here looks like it's been actually deliberately carved. Very old though. And actually, Corzel, give me a engineering roll.
All right. I knew I forgot something. I need my dice roll open. 1 second. Dice roll. Please open up. Engineering, you said?
Yes.
Okay. 16 plus 6.
So the bones and the remains,
22?
they look very polished down, but they don't dissolve, they're digested or rotten, which to you indicates something did this and it wasn't ghouls.
Yeah. Any other kind of indication, perhaps more specific? But no.
You mean so? Well, I mean, what are you asking? Like, do you're
Animal?
asking
Like,
because
are they animal? Like,
you think it's some kind of ooze or slime?
okay. I wasn't okay. So it's not an animal. Gotcha.
No, it's not. Like nothing you think could actually like live in here. Required drinking water and whatnot. And it wouldn't have done that. The bones would have been chewed on or damaged in some way. They look really pristine.
Yeah. Clean as a thistle. Gotcha.
So what are you guys doing?
You said there were bodies?
Yeah.
Corzel would warn
There's two tiles
down here.
rubble in here.
Oh,
Here and here,
Um,
and some of it's stone, but a lot of it is looks like rusted scraps, and some very very clean looking skeletons.
And where are the skeletons in this room? And where the rubble is? Where are the
What?
skeletons in this room?
Oh, they're on. So you guys are right here.
Oh, okay.
This little tunnel that comes in here, and they're on these piles that are sticking out of the water. The water here is 4 feet deep, so these are pretty
Okay.
refuse.
Okay.
Can I search the piles to see if there's any forms of identification, jewelry, maybe?
Yeah, you could totally do that. You can do all those things.
Then I do that.
Check them out.
Do I have to make a search roll?
Give me a search roll.
Yay!
Oh, so Sumi kind of half swim walks over to one of the piles, and you look. One of the skeletons. Not a whole lot on it, but then you kind of go around this little pile over here, and you notice that one of the skeletons looks very squat, bones are very thick, and you see what armor remains looks exactly like one of the dwarves that you fought.
Oh.
And in his clutches, like in this death grip, there's the metal has been his armor has been almost entirely dissolved away. When you kind of move it around, it like flakes away. The sword that he's clutching looks like it's in perfect condition.
Okay. I guess. Can I detect the head?
It is magical.
Oh.
Wait, what happened?
There's a magical sword here.
Well, I mean, if you'd like, I could take a look and see what kind of magic's on it.
Yes.
Okay.
So, are you going to bring it back, Sumi, or are you and Hermal? Are you going to go over towards her?
Yeah, I'll go over towards her.
Okay. Then Corzel and Kajabi, give me perception
Oh,
rolls.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Hold on.
24.
Perception is wisdom?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, 3.
Okay. Yeah, magic sword, and it's a big sword, kind of like what Kajabi would use. So you're, looking over there like, ooh, what it has. And then Corzel, you're like, this isn't right. Something's going on here. You look around, you look up, and you see from the ceiling this big yellowish ball of slime is slowly dripping down towards Sumi and Hamal.
The ceiling itself or down the wall?
It's dripping from the ceiling itself.
Yeah, Corzel would just yell out, like, get... And... Lamp,
Yeah.
Hold on, you're breaking up.
get away from there.
Okay.
Let's do initiative. and see if Corzo can. Whoever. How do I do that? I guess everyone roll initiative, and then we'll see how this.
Well, I did all right.
Oh, how would you roll?
1.
Oh, not one.
Well, it's gonna be a 4, but
I got a net.
for everybody to see.
I got a net.
I don't have anything.
No. So this is confused as you are.
3.
15.
Well, that's at least the.
Would you get Hamal?
Not great.
Oh my god! So this played out perfectly.
Corzale's the one on top of things.
So Corzel, you can go first.
For the record, that's a big fat 1.
1.
I got a 2 plus 1.
Except for I get +3.
Yeah.
So what is Corzel doing?
I assume it is out of reach of her can't talk right now. Her melee weapon, her hammer.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I figured.
Not out of range of a ranged blast, though.
Wink, wink. Hint, hint.
Clerics didn't. I forgot to check. Clerics didn't get anything special at level 9. I don't think so, right?
You might get a Lance of Faith bonus.
Okay. Let me double check. Because that's why I wanted to double check just in case. Scroll up.
Ah, God.
My browser is really lagging right now.
I just
No,
checked in.
it's level 10. That's what I figured. So let's see this attack roll. Well, shit, that's a natural 20.
Okay, then. So max out your damage.
Jesus. What is my damage? 2d6. Is that it, I think? Or plus...
You would add your wisdom modifier to the damage roll.
Yeah, okay. So 2d6 plus 3.
So that would be 15.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're down to that. And now it's going to blop on 1 to 4 Sumia, 5 to 6.
Why would you do that?
I got a 1 anyway.
Oh.
And it's just, you see Corzel blast out, and you look up, Sumia, as this blob just all over you. Some damage thing. So you're looking at 16 damage.
So I do my little damage negating thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be -3 damage.
Did you roll 5 or 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So, sorry, 16 you said?
Yes.
-3.
And it is glopped all around you.
Glop.
And so that's when you're actually grabbed by it. You can't run away from it. It's all over you. And it's sizzling through your armor and your skin
Oh my god.
and your hair. But not your chaos dagger. That's perfectly fine
Really?
for now. Taking it from the top, we got Corzel going again.
Wait,
What
what?
about me?
Wait.
That was the price round.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Because Corzel's you have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corzel saw
Corzel-
it 2 weeks ago.
All right. Not as well that attack. She'll try to hit it with her hammer, but she will miss.
How much did you miss by? Corzel?
Oh, there we go. She'll try to hit it with her hammer, but she'll miss.
How much?
What did you roll in the miss?
How much did I miss by?
Yeah.
Did you roll in that one, or did you just miss?
Oh, well, yeah. Let's see. What is my attack again exactly?
No, but did you roll a natural 1?
No, I rolled a 5.
Okay, never mind.
3 plus.
He's got something up his sleeve.
I
I
got
know
something
it.
on my sleeve. So now
It's
the
called
blob-
hitting someone who is covered by the slime instead.
So assuming another 12 damage.
Right now?
Yes. It's grabbed on you. It's automatic damage.
Do I get to do
Yeah,
this?
you can do that. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, can I re-roll?
Oh, you mean for your war? Yeah, if you want to spend a fate point, go ahead and
It'll
roll.
still be
Yeah, let's
20.
go ahead. Try to kill this thing quick. Never mind.
What did you roll?
That was a 3 that time.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, so Corzel, Blob, and then God, you guys all got like 3s, and I think Sumya's next.
I got 4. But
Yep.
I think Kunjabi got more than me.
No, I got 3 total. I got a 2 and a
Okay,
1.
So what are you gonna do besides scream in agony? Is it?
What can I do?
You can't shoot it.
Oh, pee.
Actually,
You
how
can-
much armor does it have? Actually,
No, no.
The thing?
my first
Blob?
attack was a 10 technically, but I still a miss, right?
Oh, yeah, he's asking the reflex and stuff. I don't know.
Oh, oh, actually, what did you roll to hit? What was your total?
10.
Yeah, you would have hit it actually.
Oh, okay.
Reflex is 7.
Oh my god.
So go ahead and roll your damage, and Sumya, you try to do whatever you want to do.
I forgot I had the +1 from one of my talents, so yeah.
I thought my dagger was.
Chaos dagger?
Wow.
Yeah, use your chaos dagger.
2d6 plus 2d6 plus.
Well, I do have. No, I can't. I have to make a spell check now.
How do you get a 1-to-1?
Oh, God. I rolled 12 again for my damage.
Oh, nice.
I always roll 12.
At least you're not rolling ones.
I know.
So you're gonna cast dagger it? Let's see your cast
Yeah,
dagger.
sure. Well,
Kind of weird how I always would roll 12. But yeah.
That's a good roll.
that's a good roll.
And then Kunjabi, you're up next. What are you doing?
I guess hit the slime with my sword because that's all I can do.
Also, Corzel would begin him as well to help out.
Okay. Natural 19s, which means it's a crit, I think.
Oh.
Right? And then,
Do you have the talent for that?
yes, I do have the talent. Yes, devastating blow. I do have the talent.
Okay.
And
And-
also, I have an 18. Does that hit?
18.
Yes.
Okay.
Its reflex is 7.
Okay, so maximum damage is 25, and the second hit was 22, and 2 armor
Okay,
piercing.
that's enough to chop it apart.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
All right.
To kill it?
Yeah, it starts oozing off of Sumya. It kind of liquefies really quickly. It still burns, but now it's just more of like your skin's kind of blistering. It's not
Rashy.
dissolving you anymore, but it still hurts.
Right.
So I guess if you want to check out that sword, you can now.
Oh, of
Jeez.
course.
Then Humal, Arcanemy.
Okay. That is a big fat 19. Oh, fuck you, dice roller.
What happened?
No, just that it's gonna give me shit rolls on my initiative, but fucking great for.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what do you mean? You got a 19. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
No, it's just that it's never for the important things.
Hey, no,
No,
this
I
is
hear you.
important.
And this is telling us what the fuck a magic that item is.
And
So, Hamal, with that, you can, you're analyzing it, and evocation's not your forte, but you still are able to discern that this sword, whoever wields it, they can command it to burst into flames.
Sweet.
Yay, can I have it?
yes. Is it a great sword?
I was gonna say, is it
Yes,
a
it is.
two-handed sword? Okay.
Yeah, I think we've established that this is something that I would wield, so. Stats?
So I'm gonna run this like 3rd edition. It's a flaming sword, so it does an extra d6 fire damage.
That's
Sweet.
Whenever it hits.
As long as she wants it to be on fire.
Oh.
It masterwork, so it's or
No, it's no to hit bonus, just the fire damage bonus.
okay, so it's 3d6 on while on fire plus whatever. Okay. Okay, 3d6.
Isn't it like the way?
Yeah. If you get it to be on fire, you pretty much got a good mobile torch or
I have a
weaponized torch.
dimmer torch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as bright as a torch, but it's still much better than like a candle.
Cool.
I am going to specifically look for jewelry that a woman would wear.
You rummage around, but find nothing of that sort. You do find you're going on the corpses. You do find another corpse, but the armor that he's wearing looks like it's completely similar, except there's a gauntlet that it's wearing that looks rusted, but it still looks to be completely intact. It just looks all tarnished and rusted and faded. It is also magical.
Ooh, come on. And I shove it on him.
Come on, catch.
Thanks. Yeah,
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Give me another Arcana check, Kamal.
Yep.
You're on fire with that dice roller as long as you're not in combat.
Yeah, no kidding. 16.
This gauntlet will, if you touch something with it and you will it to, it will rust an object. If it's like a big object, it'll rust like a 10-foot radius of material.
Oh, wow.
But once it's used, it needs time for the magic energy to recharge again.
Corzel.
What?
It's a gauntlet.
It's a gauntlet for rusting.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you're okay. I thought you already claimed on claim to that.
Oh, no. I'm suggesting you lay claim to it.
You think that's a good match for Corzel?
Well,
I mean-
you're good at wearing the heavier stuff, so.
It's not armor or anything. It's just a gauntlet.
Oh.
Any of you guys
Yeah.
can wear it without impeding you in any way.
I already got a fucking sword, so yes, I'm fine not having it.
I suppose Hamal could wear it. It's not like he interacts with metal on a daily basis.
The what?
I said, I guess Hamal could wear it. It's not like he interacts with metal extensively on a daily basis.
Oh, that's true. I would think that maybe with Corzel's medal in front of that might.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't
You
like.
have to will it though.
You
right?
can't. Yeah, you can't like. Corzel's not gonna like. I itch. Whoops! I rusted my armor off.
That sounds like a great plot point.
She'd definitely make use of it if you wanted to give it to her.
I mean, Hamal doesn't care. It's up to you.
Yeah, she'll
Someone
take
take it.
Yeah, she'll take
Yeah,
it.
no, yeah. I was saying, I thought Corzel was taking it. Yeah.
Is it just a single gauntlet or is it a pair?
It's just a single gauntlet.
Does it fit her? I assume it does because it's magical. And generally, that's the case. But
One
Yeah,
size fits all.
Yeah.
It's magical. It'll work. It's not it's just not pretty looking.
her gloves are they're they're good leather, but they're not nothing special.
Right.
Now, when I've been searching both files, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all the piles. You don't really.
See anything
Yeah,
else?
there's no jewelry or anything. Like, but it looks like most things have just been digested by that jelly that you just killed. There we go.
Well, I guess up the path, right?
Well, question: did you guys want me to summon any of these spirits and ask them what happened?
Oh.
Or
Good
would
question.
would actually appreciate that. Yes.
I mean, I
So-
figured he was just gonna let you guys get done desecrating the corpses however you like before he stepped in.
Well, I'm not touching anything. You guys hand her the gauntlet.
Yeah, I know.
So, are you just gonna grab a random skeleton?
No, I
Right?
figure we should probably grab the one with
Grab
that had the sword.
The dwarf.
Okay.
Yeah, the dwarf.
Go.
So where are you gonna do the ritual thing? I guess you could drag it back to here. You'll actually have some ground to, draw a circle on and whatnot.
Mhm.
Sure. That works. He's just gonna
So,
say, "All right, I'm gonna go pull
What
its spirit
what,
out."
what does Hamal's speak with the dead ritual look like?
In effect, he basically marks out a huge circle on the ground with black chalk, draws a bunch of circles, arcane sigils in it, grabs some bone dust out of his pack and just kind of sprinkles it around all over the room. If you could breathe gently in there without coughing, then it's not enough bone dust. And then he'll just start waving his hands and channeling necromantic energy all over the place until he gets a hold of the spirit he wants.
Okay, so and do you like summon a ghost spirit, or does the skeleton animate for a little bit? Does the skull just talk?
Generally, I figure if the body's really rotted away, then it'll be a spirit, but otherwise it'll be animated.
Okay, so the skeleton, the eyes start to glow and it jerks up and it looks at you, Hamal, and it says, "Bozal, you traitorous bastard."
Who?
He says Bozal.
Was all?
No,
That was all.
So who is Bozal?
wait, you're not Bozal, but you
No,
look
we're
like
not
him.
Bozal. Thank you, I guess.
Do you remember us?
You get the feeling that if he had skin, he'd be glaring at you, but he says, wait, hold on, how many questions are you going to ask him?
Oh my god, really?
Well, no, that's a good point. You never actually wrote out the move.
Mhm.
You just threw it
I'll
out there.
say, we'll do the 3-question rule thing, and we'll say
Okay.
that Simi knew about that, so you can redact your question if you want.
I mean, generally, I figure we should start by asking him the circumstances of his death. Any
When you defeated
objections?
me and my brother in the arena, we were brought back, and Rocknian's lackey, another half-devil like you, killed us and dumped us in a hole.
Why? Oh, sorry. We have like what?
2
Sorry.
more.
Pretty sure he's the only one who can ask a question anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Hamal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm not gonna, be a dick and be like, you wasted questions because
Right.
character.
No, I'm just saying, like, he's the one casting the spell, right? So, like, it kind of makes sense that the spell
No,
would
yeah.
be,
No. I'm not gonna be like, Melissa's character. Should I get food while you guys do this? It's a question.
Yeah. No. Do you guys think Y is a perfectly fine, suitable follow-up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did he kill
The
you?
problem is he might not know why.
I mean,
I
sure,
mean,
but then
but that's an answer to the question.
yeah. Why were you killed after you were beaten in the arena?
Because we failed to kill you.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Now I want to ask: is everybody here supposed to kill us?
It's a good question. It's a
Is it?
little.
I'm sorry.
No. That's a
Like-
good
like,
question. But
It
it's
is a good question, but I think we can assume that probably is the case already.
we want to stay away from yes or no questions. We want open-ended ones.
What is the? How about why have you agreed to this? They're
Oh,
probably
yeah,
gonna get paid, but I still would like to know why did they just agree to this?
Money.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
Kamal didn't
we-
ask it.
Yeah, no. I mean, I was thinking we could just ask how far-reaching the conspiracy against us is that they're aware of.
That's a good one.
He says, no, we were only paid to kill you.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right, I'm gonna go find your brother's body and ask him some more questions.
Dick. Okay, so you get his brother's body and, repeat the same thing. So, what are you going to ask him now? He also mistakes you for Bozal when you animate him.
Right.
You might want to ask where Bozal is.
Yeah.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, he just. Are you asking him where? Do you actually ask him where Bozal is?
Or who is he?
Brother.
Well, we know that it's.
No,
it's,
he's one of Rachnian's lackeys.
Oh, okay.
The last guy said that. It's just it was mixed in with the rest of his answer.
Gotcha.
So we only know that they were paid to kill us, that they were failed for their things. They're probably not going to know much else.
Who's this guy that we keep getting mistaken for?
No, it's Bozal. It's one of Rachnian's employees.
Wacky.
Oh, we
Thugs.
knew
I
this?
want to know where we can find him.
Do you know where Bozal normally keeps himself?
Somewhere in the arena.
Thanks.
All the time? I mean, I know that's a question.
I have
Probably a
It's not-
staff of the arena.
Like he doesn't say it like sarcastically. He says it like where you get the feeling that he doesn't really know where he is. He's just somewhere in the arena.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. How much were you paid to kill us? Or were you going to be paid to kill us?
Are you asking how much or was he?
How much?
He said 5,000 gold pieces, double if we made it look like an accident.
Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of scratch. Okay.
I'm curious as to if they made the deal directly with Rockman.
It's a good question. Anyone mind that being our last one?
I don't object.
The what?
Barzale?
It's fine.
If the deal was done directly with Rockman. Like Rockman specifically asked and went up to them to talk to them about it, or if it was somebody else. You get the idea.
Rockney came to us personally.
Okay.
He wanted you dead for some reason.
What a douche.
Paying us enough to not ask or care why.
Yeah, okay, great. Thanks.
And then his skeleton collapses back to the ground.
Alright, you got any other bodies you want me to desecrate?
I don't think so.
I mean, not immediately.
Okay, sweet. Actually, there weren't, were there any non-humanoid skeletons back there, or were they all pretty humanoid?
There were some animals, but they're bigger ones like a bear skeleton or a lion skeleton. Things they might.
Oh, you mean like what we found?
Yeah, things that they might actually fight in there. Like there's no little tiny bird or rats. Well, there are actually some rat skeletons, but
That's only about 10.
yeah, probably just Slimy got them.
Gotcha. Any
Oh, I didn't grab it.
monstrous humanoid skeletons?
There would be some. There's maybe one null skeleton.
Didn't we fight
Maybe a
someone?
lizard man skeleton.
We fought two gnolls and a druid, a human druid.
Yeah, they won.
Oh,
Well, no, they didn't win.
no,
You
we
guys-
won all of our matches.
Oh, you're trying to see if there's any more gladiators down here.
No, not just that. I think he's looking for skeletons to take.
Oh,
Well, it was actually the first one, but yes, there's also that. I could
Oh.
just,
See a null skeleton, but whatever anything it was wearing has been dissolved, or if it's an old skeleton, it just rotted away. But yeah, you see like one null, and then there's like a lizardman skeleton, but you're not caring about that. You want to question the null.
I
Well,
mean, probably drag both of them up by the sternum, but yeah.
Is he going to question the null?
Yeah.
Okay, so it pops up, same as before.
Really?
Yeah, it's all skeletons. So.
Oh no, but I mean, does it say the same thing?
Oh no, the null. It actually asks. He just kind of looks at you and just asks, in a kind of a guttural voice, what do you want?
A lot of things. Mainly answers to my questions right now, though.
Ask him so I can return.
You probably get a lot of apprentice necromancers asking you where. That's not going to work on me. Any of you got any questions for this guy?
did we fight him? Or was he one of the nulls that we fought?
You're asking. Oh, okay. I see. You're asking if he was one of the. Okay.
Yeah. Because otherwise, yeah.
What arena team were you on?
Hold on, I gotta. Badlands Revenge.
That one we fought?
Yeah, we fought that one.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was from some other time or.
No, it
Okay, great.
why were you dragged here and killed? Or yeah.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Well, wait. Did you ask when or why?
Why?
Okay, sure. Yeah, why were you dragged here and killed? And if those were not the circumstances of your death, what were they?
Well, what was the last part you said?
And if that's not how he died, how did he die?
Coward elves killed me before we left arena.
You mean the ones you fought?
The ones that survived, yes.
Oh, that's right. They did.
Shit ass elves. God damn it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, assume did ourselves.
Wait, he said what?
Coward elves killed him before they left the arena.
Don't
But I
you tell
thought
us an answer why?
He probably doesn't know why.
Well, we didn't ask. Did we ask why, or did we ask
in
how?
the fight, they fought the Elven team, and
Oh,
the
right.
went on a land shark on one and tore it apart before
All right, it was a three-way. That's
could-
right.
they tore. The druid killed one of them before they had a chance to surrender.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's right.
I'm thinking of asking if, well, no, I guess there's nothing else.
Well, you can ask for if he knows anything about
Raccoon.
what's going on or the arena or whatever.
Gotcha. Do you know of anything shady going on in the arena?
Coward elves killing those that best them.
Yeah, okay. That's it.
I see. They probably took revenge on them killing the other one.
Yeah.
Seems like this guy and maybe his friends were just competitors, right?
Yeah.
There's bound to be a few of them that aren't under the thumb of Raffian.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, for sure. Okay. Excellent. Well, and yeah, go back to your.
He actually holds up a hand and says, "Wait,
Okay.
I make you offer. You kill the elves, I reward you.
Oh,
From beyond the
okay.
I will
grave.
find a way." Yes.
How?
I will find a way.
Interesting offer.
So you're saying if we go up and kill the elves that killed you, you're going to find some way to reward us from beyond the grave?
There's a problem.
Yes.
The elves lost the round, so we don't know where they are. They're probably
have a
kicked
name.
out.
Well, that's true. They do have a name, but don't they get?
Find the name, follow the name, kill them. I will reward you for this.
What kind of messed up afterlife do gnolls get when they die?
He's well, he doesn't. I guess Cordell can make a religion roll. Maybe she's heard about it.
Maybe. Why can I not? Thank you. Oh, so I get a how does that work? You get a if you get a +5 if it relates to your own religion.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, so religion is 3, so 19 + 3, 22.
You know the gnolls go to a kind of abyssal realm where they hunt and prey on lesser things that end up there. Sometimes other gnolls will bring back like other gnoll spirits and bind them to undead creatures to help like hunt or to get vengeance.
Kind of it's an abyssal realm of like an eternal hunt almost, kind of like.
Not like really a hunt. It's more like, the black place on Lion King, but it's everywhere.
Oh, okay.
It's just savagery.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
very bleak.
Is never ending kind of thing.
I'm sure the gnolls love it though. He's gonna kind of shrug and look over at Cordell. Do you care?
Oh, do I care about what?
I mean, I'm sure you probably have an opinion about this.
On helping them or not?
Oh,
Yeah.
not particularly.
I mean, I've got no problem with going and killing some elves, but I don't know if you're up for this former gnoll that is now likely demon spirit.
As far as I'm concerned, everyone in this arena is our enemy.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. Sure. If you'll find some way to reward us, I'll hold you to your word.
Agreed. And then his skeleton collapses to the ground.
Oh.
Well, at least now I can say today is Tuesday.
Yeah, Corza doesn't really care about the gnolls. Like, it's not like she just hates monstrous humanoids or something like that. Right?
Hey, if you they're evil, you hate them, it's your thing. You're
Yeah,
a dwarf.
most people do, but
Yeah.
Corza's not really like racist. She just hates the things she hates a lot.
I mean, I was.
You could just say you're an alignmentist. You don't like things with an evil alignment.
It's not even the case, though, right?
No, yeah, that's kind of fine. I don't really mind. If D&D has clear-cut bad guys. That's fine.
Mhm.
So are we done?
Put this pen working a lot there.
Questioning. No.
Okay, this is just.
Looks like a really jagged horn into the eyes. It's like a skeletal. And so we'll see what it does.
This is the intestines, and that's the butt. Are you guys gonna go out the butt now?
But
Sure.
Oh, it looks like a skull.
Well, in here, this is the only way you saw it continue on was this kind of tunnel sloping gradually up.
Oh, you said large animal corpses, right?
Oh, that's
yes,
right.
I did.
Anything particularly combat noteworthy?
Oh, all of them are combat noteworthy. You got the
Which one
lion.
looks the nicest combat worthy? Which one looks the most deadliest combat worthy?
another chimera here.
Anything beyond the realm of a normal animal?
Oh, anything that's
An off.
owlbear?
There's the owlbear skeleton?
Yeah. I mean, they would put that in the arena.
Okay. I mean, I just wasn't sure if there was going to be another Manticore, Chimera, or Cockatrice or whatever.
No, nothing that
Crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah. Okay. I mean, Sumia, do you care?
Oh, I just don't know if my owlbear will care, and it might just cozy on up.
It's not like Kamal's animating the dead mom that you guys deadified.
True.
That would be a problem.
Oh.
Well, when that owlbear gets older, you're gonna have a word with it. Come, I got a beak and I'm covered in fur and have nothing in common or looking like you at all.
And I'm not able to talk. Yeah. Oh,
How am I
Jesus
talking?
Christ.
I don't understand. I don't speak goods. So, what now? What do? Are you gonna animate the owlbear skeleton?
Yeah. I'll take you out Albert Skeleton.
And it is done. So now you guys got an owlbear skeleton following you around.
I'll just go ahead and start my way up.
Okay, so you go up here, and while there is actually, yeah. So it terminates. Looks like a small circular shaft that goes. You see there's light coming from above. You look up. See there's a. Looks like a guttering lamp light above you. Oh, really high up. Not that high up.
Does that mean it's a dead end?
There's nowhere else to go that you can see. I mean, the water in here is about, it's still 4 feet deep, but the only clear exit you can see is above you.
Oh, you mean like a hole in the ground kind of thing?
Yeah, like this is a shaft.
What skill requires climbing?
Athletics.
God damn. What about acrobatic?
No,
What?
unless you want to like say you're gonna like cartwheel up the wall. You can't do that.
Wait, what?
Could I just...
So Simeon goes up here, where this like subtly sloped hallway goes in here, and there's nowhere else to go. You know where you are, but above you, there's a light. It's like you're in a shaft.
Okay.
Would you like a ladder?
So, would you like a ladder, Simeon?
Well, hold on. I do want to take a short rest first.
Yes.
Yeah. That'll happen while
Oh, okay.
Kamal was questioning.
Yes.
things.
It also becomes a question of what is the level of the owlbear skeleton?
That skeleton. I was like, well, he's not here right now.
Let me find the thing. So while you tell me what you guys are going to do, I will look up the elder stuff.
Great.
You mean you're gonna pull a ladder out of your bag?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm definitely not going to conjure an illusion of a solid ladder or anything.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I do have a bag of
Yes.
holding, so
No. You can go ahead and conjure up that ladder for me.
it is a question of how much mana I have left, though.
Okay. Well, if we need to, we can take another short rest.
And you can also, Kamal, dismiss the elder skeleton and give you some more stuff.
Yeah, I'll dismiss it and put all the bones in my bag, and we'll get it reassembled later.
Okay, so this shaft is only about 20 feet high.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad. So I assume, Kamal, you can ladder this up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so Kamal, you're just like, ladder. And who's going up first?
Why are you looking at me?
I can't look at them. They're not
I
even-
guess, I know there's light up there, but I can still see in the dark, so I'll go first.
Okay. So you go up and emerge in a very spartanly furnished bathroom, and you're in the toilet, by the way. It's like a
hole in the
it's like a 3 foot wide hole. There's crusted urine around the edges. There's poop. So how are you? No matter what you do, you're gonna have to touch it, take it out. So that happens, I guess.
Okay.
Unless you want to go back to the Cenobi and just, guys, I don't want to do this anymore. Let's just go back. Not worth it.
Well, I will. I'm gonna come down and tell them that it's the bathroom up there.
Okay. Follow.
Well, it's never like it's.
Or I get what you're talking about. You're talking about like in a really.
It's just like a dingy, dirty, like
Hole in
stone
the
tower bathroom. There's like there's no mood lighting. There's no toilet paper. It's just a hole in the floor.
Right.
And you know what? The thing that's going to you probably like, why? It's a big pit. They're still pissing shit on the edges.
Well, of course.
Like, how do people? It's a huge hole.
Kind of makes me think of that one movie where they're underground in the cavern, and there's those monsters and whatnot, and they're like stuck in one of the pools of stuff, but they realize because the monsters go out to the ledge or these creatures and poop, and they're in the shithole. What was it? It's a horror scary thing, but I don't know.
It's not that bad. There's running water at the bottom.
Oh, you mean on this?
Yeah.
It just makes me think that we were kind of in there.
It was. I wouldn't drink the water down there, but
Obviously. I guess I'll go up again after I tell them and get my hands dirty.
Okay,
So now I gotta do another map. Let's slide this over here. So here is poop room.
Just put a little dot in there so we know it's the.
And let's see, we can go here, and some stink lines, and bam! That's where we are.
Is it dark?
You can see that this leads to a small square room.
Is it dark?
There's a lantern above the toilet.
Oh, okay. But most of the other parts are dim and.
Yeah, I mean there's a light in here, but and again, it's still missed. Couldn't get it all in.
In the small room, it is for what?
From your vantage point, because you can see like 30 feet ahead or
I
something.
can see 60 actually.
60? Okay. So you can see in the room there are several coffins kind of stacked against the wall on the ground.
Are they empty? Open? Anybody else come up here?
You want to open
Yes.
one?
Don't fucking touch anything until we get up there.
I'm not touching anything until you guys get up here.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so you can all climb up out of the hole, no incident, no problem. Illusionary ladder, really convenient. An illusionary escalator, though, would have not been practical. So Hamal, 3 coffins, and there are also some sacks, like bags. They look empty. They're lying around the room too.
Right. Looking at everything magically. Is there any magic coming from the coffins?
No. No magic. No magic coffins.
And no magic that I can see coming from the inside of the coffins either.
Nope, they look totally non-magical. Which, Hamal, from being a wizard, is if you wanted to transport undead, but you didn't want a wizard to know you're doing it, you'd line it with lead.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna draw.
Shit ass.
Wizards are Superman now?
Well,
No,
it blocks divination.
Yeah, I would say lead blocks most divination. It's always blocked most divination, which sucks. Do you guys want to crack these coffins or continue on? Because likely, probably vampires in there. And or other types of undead.
Keep going. Keep this as maybe evidence.
Gotcha. I will be right back.
So while Hamal's gone, who wants to open up the coffins?
Corzale would prefer to eliminate them while they're resting. She will not.
What?
Wait, what did you say?
She won't. She's not just going to open it up by herself. No.
Okay.
She would prefer to try
What?
Sorry,
Yes,
again.
I keep seeing my for some reason I keep seeing my mic mute on the page for some reason. I don't know why though.
Yeah.
My headset's not turning off. It's just the mic is muting for some reason.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Are you typing?
Oh, we're having a Jacob went AFK for a bit.
Is that like a
yeah.
connectivity
Trying to-
issue?
Trying to like get someone to open up the coffins.
Of course you are.
I mean,
What's Cindy gonna do it?
No, I'm not that stupid.
Why not?
that's kind of the thing, though, isn't it? It's like, well, we can open these and probably deal with whatever's inside of them, whether they're vampires or undead or whatever. Or we can move on, potentially have whatever's in them come out at night, and then ambush us from behind.
Well, that's the thing. We need some sort of evidence to say that Ragnar was dealing with some shady shit. We can use this.
That's true.
What do you mean we can use this?
If there are vampires or undead there, then we're pretty much.
Problem with that, though, is that it's still our word against his, because if we kill the vampires, they turn to dust.
But
How
also
many
we have
coffins are there?
3.
we have the sword and we have that gauntlet.
You do have a fire sword, which might be good against vampires.
Well, it's not
And-
just that, but it's evidence.
The sword?
Evidence of what?
No, the song just says that someone killed the dwarves. He could say that we killed the dwarves.
Yeah, I mean, you guys got a sword.
Or that they succumbed to their injuries.
Mhm. Anyways,
That sounds like no, yeah, I think Marie said they could see. Yeah, that's probably what probably would happen. You know, they killed them. They got a sword.
Yeah. I mean, the fact of the matter is that the only evidence we've really got so far is the massive necromantic crystal underneath the arena. But again, it's going to be a hard time of just going, hey, Rachnian's into some shady shit. Whether it's vampires or giant necromantic crystal.
okay.
Rockney's up to something. You can trust us. Sumia got convicted for murder, maybe. We don't know.
Oh yeah, there's still the fact that Sumia, like,
No, they're not opening them.
But yeah, for what it's worth, I'm all. Corzel would prefer to slay if there are vampires.
well, then go ahead and open one of them.
You open one inside.
Is there one that's kind of like a little more further away than the others?
This one over here. There's one on this wall, and there's 2 on this wall.
Yeah, we'll open the one with only the one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on. Before you do that, let me get an owlbear skeleton up. Because
I like how we're pretending to wait.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why I'm doing that. Yeah, you get the Elder skeleton up. It's good. It's G to G.
okay, great. Do you have the stats for that?
I don't.
I have my
but
owlbear stats.
it might not be relevant right now.
Oh, okay.
It's open.
So you open the coffin up, and there's a wave of rot. As you see, there's a corpse in there, but it doesn't move.
What does it look like? Woman, man?
Let's do
Like clothing wise?
It's a man. No clothing, just a corpse.
Oh.
Is he magical?
Died from some stab wounds. Kind of bled out.
Well, we could question this one.
I
Okay.
mean, if you really want to. That's kind of gross, Sumia.
Well,
We can
it's
question them
completely
later.
weird.
We need to keep going and see.
We should check the other 2 coffins then.
Yeah.
First off, is he magical in any way?
No, he's not.
Okay, good.
Of the 2 coffins, similar deal. Corpse in there. One looks a little more decayed than the rest. These all look like they're at least about a week old. One looks like he might be about a month old though. But they're not magical, and they don't move or attack or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, yeah, let's move on.
Close to the coffin, so you know.
Yeah, no, obviously we're gonna close the coffin.
So you got this way and that way.
Meeny, miny, moe.
And Simi, you can see a bit into this room. Looks like there are some kind of training dummies propped up in here,
Oh, okay.
but you can't see the whole room. And there's a hallway that hooks around this way.
Hallway first?
Yes,
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
and before another toilet.
There is a wooden door here.
Detect magic.
You're okay. So, Simi, you go to detect magic on the door. You know it's not magical, but you see something out of the corner of your eye, and you look over at the wall, going this way, and you can just get the edges of magic energy, kind of just flickering in and out.
I turn to Maul and go, do you see that? With your...
Wizard eye.
What do my wizard eyes see?
It is an inkling of the same magic energy you saw in that giant sphere of energy that you saw on the upper floor.
So basically we kind of come around almost like a circle then.
Like a... you can't use this map. I did not get the distances
Well,
right
I'm
at
guessing
all.
that this is actually
But actually,
more
Corzale, yeah, if Corzale, if I had drawn this right, Corzale would have had an idea that, if this hooks up the right way, then it would be right around
Super
where you...
secret crystal room. Yeah.
I
I guess open the door, maybe.
Well, trap first.
Yeah, check for traps.
Swear.
You can do it.
That is a 19.
You don't find any traps.
All right. Is it locked?
It is not locked, actually.
Okay. I
You can open it?
carefully and quietly, eke it open.
I mean, you can want to try to do it quietly, but let's see a stealth roll. Let's see how quiet you are.
Sure. Bring it on.
You do it quietly. It's a small, squarish room, and the wall over here is occupied by this large piece of machinery. Corzale, I guess Corzale, give me a, engineering roll.
Engineering?
Yeah.
Dungeoneering. Here we go. I am rolling terrific today. That's a natural 20. So
yeah.
26.
Wow.
Well, actually, my attack rolls are pretty shit. Actually, that was yeah.
So Corzale, you've seen something similar to this. This isn't, but it's not quite the same. It's you're very certain this is some kind of water pump, but it looks very old. It looks non-functional.
Okay.
And let's see what else can you can see that there is, going behind it, there's a pretty large pipe going that way. It looks, you think like a human-sized person could conceivably squeeze into this pipe with some difficulty. Your time, and if any of you is playing a kobold, you could very easily crawl into that pipe.
It's not really meant for crawling in, though, right?
It's used for transferring water, but dwarves have had to crawl in pipes like that to try to fix things that have broken down before.
Yeah.
But if that leads to the crystal, then what is it pumping, if anything?
It's not. I think it's just
um,
being used for something else without water in it.
Yeah. So
Corzale theorized, you're looking at this, you're thinking this is easily a couple hundred years old, an older design, but it looks like it hasn't been used. for a very long time.
Okay.
All rusted down. There are key components missing.
Okay.
You know, various gears and whatnot.
I would say not to go into the two.
Come on, you saw Shawshank Redemption. What's the worst that could happen?
Ugh.
Not even a poopy pipe. You went into a poop pipe.
Is this the only way to like advance?
We can go
Oh,
the
no,
other
we
way,
have-
but
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
Go to the training room.
I mean, there's a non-poopy way to advance.
Yeah, we should probably try that first.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's not a poop pipe.
Yes.
Well, still, we want to try something else. First.
Okay, fine. Go to the training dummy room.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Double door. This is actually more accurately scaled than this map is, but it's smaller.
All right.
So this room is full of training dummies, whatever you call those mechanical things that the Kung Fu fight. Kung Fu Panda, first
You
one.
mean those things that go back
The
and
rotating
forth?
thing, yeah,
Yeah,
stuff like
the
that.
spikes.
No.
rotating training dummies.
Yeah, there's a
Ones that kind of fight back, quote unquote.
Yeah.
yeah,
Punching bag.
something like that.
Okay. Is that it?
Oh,
There's a bookshelf along the wall up here,
was
but
gonna
but
say,
it's
there's
just
double doors.
it's literally just full of dust. Like whatever books
Oh.
might have, like some books. Whatever this place is. It's so old that the books have turned to dust.
It's a waste of a good
Maybe some of the
bookshelf.
magic books are dust books.
All
It's
right.
a waste of a good bookshelf. Okay. Any more magic in here now that we're in here?
There's actually 7 magic things in here.
Ooh,
Oh,
What are they?
oh boy.
what are they?
Well, one magic thing that radiates a particularly potent necromantic signature is one of the dummies. It looks like it was supposed to be like a giant dummy. It's radiating magic.
Yeah.
And then so are 7 human-sized ones in this room.
So they're not really dummies. They're probably real.
They're zombies in disguise.
They're probably real
they?
dummies. Jesus, that was terrible.
But
Yeah,
they're not moving right now.
That means we haven't tripped whatever trap.
The trippity trap.
Is there any other magical like spots then besides them?
No.
Oh.
I think it's because we attack them or we go through the door and they attack us.
Can I check the door for traps? The double doors?
Yes, you can.
Well, that's a 12.
You don't find anything.
nothing magical either.
Just those things.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sucks. Yeah, it's. I figure we should probably just attack the one that's most on its own and see if it responds, and if it doesn't, then we murder the shit out of the rest of them.
So the 6 that are the 6 human-sized ones, they're kind of lined up along the wall over here, and the big one is back here.
Okay, I attack the big one.
Can we, just poke it, stab it, or something?
I just-
Yeah, I mean, so let's roll initiative, and I'll let you guys take the first round.
Okay.
Initiative.
Just to establish our order of acting.
Yes.
18.
Can we just choose who goes first?
Wait, 17.
On this round, yes, you guys can choose whatever you want. I'm just saying that when combat breaks out, this way we'll know who goes when. So
I got an 18.
17.
10. Corsair, what do you get? Corsair.
You're muted.
Is he? Because he
If
doesn't
you're-
show it.
If he's talking at all.
Oh, sorry. No, my headset just kind of being weird.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine.
What do you get?
For initiative,
Yeah.
9 or no, 14 actually.
Okay.
Okay. So, go. You're free to set up and execute whatever kind of plan you have. So, who wants to do
Okay,
what?
Punjabi is probably gonna hit the big one with a
Okay.
flaming weapon.
Now, do they look like they're made of people, or is it straw, or is it?
They look like they were completely covered up in like padding. But they okay. So if you actually go up and examine one of them, you'll see that it was designed to look like a wooden dummy wearing padding on it.
Okay,
So if you look behind the padding, look behind. There's actually they put like wooden splint things
I
around
see
their
what you mean.
arms and like a mask on the face.
Okay.
to
Well, then I
conceal-
say burn it with fire.
yeah.
Sword.
So I am going to do that. Not 20 on the first one, and not 21 on the second one.
You
And then
kidding me?
so you're multi-attacking this big one.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your your max damage roll?
Okay, so max damage would be 18 plus 12, which is how much?
30.
30. And the second attack
30.
roll is 20, and both of them have 2 armor piercing.
Okay, so yeah, you hack into it, into the flames, and then it starts reaching towards you. You see that it looks like a skeleton, like a giant skeleton though, but its body is full of these putrid-looking organs, and so its esophagus extends out of its mouth, and it has like a lamprey-like mouth on the end of it.
No! Not the morgues.
Okay.
The morgue. And then at this point, so you know, Kajabi's like chop chop, and then you guys hear this kind of behind you from these things. You see that there are green worms pouring out of the dummies.
Oh my god.
That's unacceptable.
Little ones?
Yes,
Stompable ones?
yes,
Okay.
but also burrow into your flesh and eat your brain ones.
Oh god. Burn up with fire!
Alright. I already went, so.
Yeah, so now it's Corzel's turn, or whoever wants to go, whenever.
Okay.
We have 4 fireballs, by the way, like things we can throw.
I mean,
And
is
it
there any
has a
particular?
15 square feet radius. Just saying.
Okay.
Is there any particular...
Yeah, that's weird. My mic keeps muting. I don't know why. I'm gonna check something out.
Mhm.
I will throw one of those.
Give me an attack roll. Are you throwing it at a?
The most concentrated wormy area.
Well, the worms are pouring out of. You can hit if you want to. It's an explosion. You can hit 2 of them by throwing it between them.
Okay. Well, it's 15 square feet. It says.
You know,
Okay.
they're not space. They're not. They're space farm part where people could.
Well, I guess
fight
I would do it a little bit above it so that they will. Will they run? They might avoid it, won't they? I don't know. I guess I'll.
It doesn't create a patch of fire. It makes a fire explosion.
Oh.
It might light them on fire, but it's not going to like burn the place down.
Well, I didn't want to burn the place down. I was hoping just for an area.
No, you can area it all you want. They're not going to.
Well, I might as well try it. Plus my next up to 10. It's a miss is half damage.
I'll roll again for the second one.
Oh. That is a 14.
Okay, so you hit one, you missed the other one. So what was your damage roll again?
It's supposed to be 1d6 plus dex, so let's find out. So that'd be 7.
7. Okay, so 2 and okay. Hamal and Roselle, who wants to do what?
Go ahead, Corzel.
Yeah, she'll try. Just kind of smack it with her hammer.
The big one?
Yeah.
Morgue?
Yep. Pretty sure she hits. 12 plus 5.
17.
Yeah.
That is definitely a hit.
Wow, she actually did good damage. 19 damage this time.
Yay!
You've broken the curse.
That's much higher than 12.
I'm gonna say David just jinxed it for you.
Okay, so 19 on the big guy. Where's my pen? 19. Okay, and now we're down to Hamal.
All right. Well, how many worms are pouring out of these dummies?
A bunch. A bunch. What happened is that they're falling out of the zombies. They're falling off them. They're pouring out of their mouths. They hit the ground and they start wriggling towards you guys, but they don't make it very far before they kind of just dissolve into like a weird green, like a blackened tar type
Well, then
substance.
maybe we should just keep our distance then.
Yeah, so they aren't really that much of a problem. An immediate problem, at
You know,
least.
if they get to you, they'll burrow into your skin and try
Yeah, but
to.
it sounds like if we just are far enough away, they can't make it that far.
The one that you guys fought before could move pretty fast.
Yeah. How tall is the room?
It has to come in at the giant thing, so it's about 20 feet high.
Shit. Okay. Real quick, because this will affect things. What level do you think the owlbear is?
Oh, the owlbear. I didn't actually stat on an owlbear at all for some reason, so I'm gonna pull this out of my ass, and then I'll give you some ranker stats later. It's gonna be level 5 large creature, so it's gonna have. Its attack is going to be 2 claws, plus 5 to hit each, 1d8 plus 5 damage with both with each attack.
Okay.
What about my owlbear? Only has 1 claw attack, plus 3 to hit.
It's
Level 9.
not an adult owlbear.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. The
Oh, and then it has armor piercing 1 for the claws.
When does it grow into an adult? Because that is not specified in beast stuff.
I mean, logically, I would have to say when an owlbear matures, which could take a couple months or whatever. But if you take the companion large thing, it'll become large and get various bonuses for being bigger.
real quick, what was the armor piercing on the claws again?
1.
1. Okay, perfect. 1d8 plus. And that was 1d8 plus 5 for each claw?
Yes.
And plus 5 to hit. How many wounds?
I actually have the monster building thing up, so it's going to have a. It's going to have 32 points total.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, don't.
It's going to have 30. It's going to have 32 wounds because it can't naturally heal, so it doesn't really have vitality.
Right. Yeah. No. Of course. All right. Perfect. All right. Got that down. Awesome. Well, I'm not going to have the owlbear attack the worms because that's a bad idea.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Remember from last time.
But that leaves me with how much mana I have left, which is just enough. We'll see. Six. All right. Illusion, solid illusion. 2 per 5 foot cube, 20 feet tall. 4. How many? If I wanted to build a wall around the zombies, how wide would it have to be? Taking into account the existing ones.
If you want to hedge them into that part of the room, or you just want to put a wall in front of them that they can walk around.
No, hedge them in.
What?
Hedge them in. Yes.
I'm going to say 16 spaces.
You said
They're not. They're spaced far enough apart where that people could fight them of their own dummy without having to worry about bumping into someone else. So there's like a 5 foot gap between each of them at least.
So So how many squares?
16.
Oh, that sucks.
You could hedge some of them in.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Or hedge yourself in.
Come on. Later, guys. Just put the box around himself.
Yeah.
I'll come out when the screaming stops.
Shit. Well, okay, we can handle those after. Let's kill the morgue first. Owlbear, skeleton, go kill the morgue, please.
Okay.
And you said +5 to hit?
Yeah.
That's a 14 to hit?
Yes, the 14 does it.
Okay, great. Alright, 1d8, 5, 6, 11, 17 damage. 6 on one, 11 on the other. So armor piercing 1 from each of those.
That actually kills it.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah. So it just collapses to the ground. The organs start dissolving, bubbling. Oh, poor Morgie. He didn't have a chance.
Couldn't Humal hedge us around something around us while we just wait for the little worms to dissolve?
Problem is that they might be constantly generating inside the zombies.
And they can move.
I know that, but if we were all like had a wall all around us.
Look, okay. Trump ain't gonna do it. I'm also not gonna do it.
I would need more mana for it to get 10 feet higher.
Wow.
So are you gonna do any hedging, Kamal, or are you gonna?
I mean, my
Biden
action was to
time.
order the owlbear to attack.
Oh,
so-
okay. So top of the round, zombies. So let's go after 2 on Kunjabi, 2 on God, I forget it. Corzale, and then 2 on Owlbear.
Yes. Wait, owlbear or owlbear skeleton?
Owlbear skeleton, my bad.
Okay,
The other owlbear is not there.
that's right.
Yep, not there.
Well, they knew. They couldn't find it. Okay, so Corzale, you get hit once for one of them. Just punches you for 9 damage.
Wait, the
And-
skeletons are moving?
Yes.
Oh,
They're not
I
actually-
thought
they're
they
not-
were just standing there.
Well, they were meant to look like that, but they rush, but they move very quickly.
With worms coming out of them.
Oh yeah, worms are just flying off, like worms out of poking out one of the eyes, doing like the dog out of the car thing. One slams in a Corzale, and the force of the punch causes a spray of worms. Some of them land on Corzale, and then the other one, the same thing, but he's gonna miss with one attack. So Corzale, one attack is for 9 damage. Second attack is for 6 damage.
Gotcha.
1 armor piercing, and you got worms on you.
So I should roll twice then for armor?
Yes.
Gotcha. 4 and 6.
Yeah,
4
not
for
bad.
the first. 4 for the first attack. 6 for the second attack.
Wow. So you took 6 damage total. So that worked out really well for you.
Mhm.
Kunjabi,
Yes.
you get hit 4 times, but I'm min damage on most of the attacks. So you took a total of 8, 11.
Wait, so how many times I roll my
Hold on,
armor?
hold on. Sorry, 18. You took a total of 24 damage. Roll 4 times to reduce the damage.
Okay. 3, 5, 6,
10.
7.
You took 3 damage.
Okay.
Not turning out so cheeky for you. Not to
But you also have worms on you, Kunjabi.
Okay.
And then Alley Bear.
Hmm.
No.
You missing?
I hit the Albert once. Albert gets hit once for 6 damage, but it wasn't. I didn't roll high enough to put worms under Albert. So you're looking at this round. Now it is Sumia's turn. What do you do? What do you do?
Sorry about that. Anyways,
Since I've been originally stealthy,
Yeah.
and I
Oh,
still
you're trying to snipe.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
allow it.
I'll allow it.
I make a stealth check to stay hidden. Should I do that? Or should
After you hit.
Sumia, if you need some help on your sneaking exploits from now on, Hamal can help.
Oh, really?
Well, I can help a little bit.
16.
That's a hit.
And then I need, and this now ignores armor. Now you know why I'm doing it.
We'll see. We'll see what you roll. You can roll that. Oh my god, that's a good roll.
13 damage, 2 armor piercing, but I'm not even know that unless I'm not, you know. And now I will make a stealth check to see.
Okay.
So sneaky.
Make a pose.
That's an 8.
They see you now. They know your lemon styles. Now we're down to Hamal.
Okay. Oh yeah, Owlbear skeleton. Took how many hits?
He got hit once.
For 6.
6 damage. Didn't roll good enough to put worms on though. So
Oh, thanks.
you don't have a Caius bear.
Yeah, that would be not acceptable at all.
Hey, the fight's still young.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, I suppose I can try to offend them with something that they'll attack that isn't real, and therefore we don't have to worry about the worms getting on us. Fuck it, we'll just attack. I will conjure a massive golden glowing illusion of this Avenger of Light with this massive gleaming sword that's gonna cleave down on a couple of, or on one of the zombies.
Now, are you rolling in Phantasmal Killer with this, or are you just doing a?
Oh yeah,
Disgusting.
Phantasmal Killer.
Okay. Make some will attacks, or make a will attack.
Yeah, 2, 3. Hold on, I just need to roll how much mana I'm spending.
Corzel, you're up next.
Okay.
Get your action all sorted.
Yep.
7. Okay, that's great. That's very little. All right. And then will attacks. That's with my intelligence. Yes. Yes. Ah, God. 17.
Oh, that's a hit. That's a hit. So
I-
that's definitely a hit.
I figured, but just wanted to be sure. 1d10 damage.
Now, are you attacking the one that Simi is attacking too?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll go with that one.
And what was the damage?
1d10, so 7.
Okay. What about your intelligence modifier?
Oh, 7 plus 4 is 11.
Okay. And now, what else are you doing?
I mean, that was my action. Conjuring the illusion, making it attack.
Corzel.
So it's just zombies then?
It's 6 Caius zombies.
Okay.
One of them is looking like it's on its last leg.
Then yeah, Corzel will try to finish it up. Is that even near her? I guess because there's 2 on her, right?
It is one of them that's on you.
Oh, okay.
I divided them up in a certain way.
Gotcha. Then she'll definitely almost natural 20, 19.
Oh,
If you hit it, it's dead. It had 1 hit point left.
Okay. there
So
we
you smash it, the worms all start dissolving out of it, and it's just like a pile half encased in a green tar. And then there was Kunjabi.
Yes. So what's going on?
You got 2 zombies on you.
Okay, attack one of them. 11 hits. Does it?
I gotta look. Yes, that's it.
Does a 20 hit?
Well, of course.
24 to armor piercing on fire.
Okay.
20 to armor piercing on fire.
Okay, you cut one down,
Okay.
and the one that's on you is going to hit you a couple times. It will hit you once, and that is for 10 damage.
Okay.
And then Corzel, there's 1 left on you still.
Do I roll armor?
Yes.
4.
Yeah. Okay, so you take 6.
6.
Corzel, you got hit for a grand total of 16 damage from 2 attacks.
From the one creature?
Yeah, he punched you twice.
How much damage does each attack do?
Just roll your armor twice.
Oh, okay. 5 and 6.
Wow.
Absorb that. Unfortunately, though, the owlbear skeleton is getting worm zombied up.
Yeah, okay.
They both start tearing at punching the owlbear, and then the worms start crawling all over it, and then they get into its head, and then they all turn on. Well, the owlbear turns on them all.
Oh my god.
But that will be next turn. So, Simia, what are you doing?
How many?
There are 4 zombies left,
Is one of them
and a
wounded?
zombie owlbear. One of them is wounded. The one next to Corzel.
So I will hit that one. And I'm not sniping.
Okay.
So.
Ooh, it's a good one.
Still 2 armor piercing, so 13 2 armor piercing.
Easy. Okay. And
Nothing compared to Queen Java.
come on.
I don't know if this will help much, but I'll dismiss the. Oh well, no, it's already turned on me. Never mind. Yeah, great Golden Avenger, leap over here and ruin this trader's life.
Could you not like revoke the magic stored in it?
No, it's its own magic now.
Okay.
Basically.
It belongs to the zombies now.
Yeah.
The Caius.
Because I know
Wait,
you can.
what belongs to the zombies?
Because can't you? Or no, I don't know how that works. Okay.
Because
Can
those
you-
other things are zombies too, and
Yeah. Couldn't you take your mana out of your other creatures? How's that?
I could, but the problem is that it's already corrupted by the worms.
But doesn't mean it's animated by the worms.
Oh, it does. That's what the worms do.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They infect things.
Yeah.
So, Golden Avenger?
Yeah. Night 23, I'm guessing, hits the former.
Oh,
owlbear as
definitely.
well. Yeah. 13 damage.
Okay. Now we're down to Corzel. You got 1 zombie left on you still, and there are 3 others scattered about.
Yep. She'll try to finish it off the one that's attacking her.
Okay.
And she'll also start to him.
Oh, I don't want to hear that.
That one's a natural 20. Oh, fuck me.
Jesus.
You destroy it then.
What the
Kunjabi,
That's weird.
you're doing really
Yeah.
You're doing really good this.
and I'm
this
actually hitting too.
I know you guys are all doing way better than before, especially Sumia. This is a performance report. Sumia has had the most growth.
Just lucky today, I guess.
Okay. Let me roll. 12 hits and 23 hits.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, no, wrong one. It's actually 11 and 22 still hits.
The 11 still hits.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
23 damage to armor piercing, 22 damage to armor piercing.
And that kills that one off. So now Kunjabi is, for the most part, well, safe for now. The other two skeletons, the Caius ones and the bear, are going to run towards. Bear's going to go after. Oh, the bear's actually going to attack that golden magic man thing, but it's going to miss both times. It's to start swatting at your illusion as your illusion just gracefully glides out of its reach. The two zombies are going to go after. Well, Kunjabi. It's actually the closest. So 2, 3, 4 hits.
Oh my god, really?
All 4 hits. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait.
18,
So
18,
roll 5 times, right?
4 times.
4 times, sorry.
18.
What are the worms doing to me?
Crawling over your face.
They're trying to burrow
Okay.
into your flesh.
Okay, how do I just... Oh, wait, next turn. Whatever.
Yes. So make 4 armor checks against 28 damage.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. 6, 7, 7, 6.
Jesus.
14, 12, that's 26.
That means
So-
it means you only took 4 damage from the minimum damage thing.
I know, right?
I think I know what David's going to be doing next time, getting rid of this.
Well, it's worked out insanely in your favor.
Yes. I mean, I've just been rolling well. Like,
No,
yeah.
I know, but it's been working out ridiculously in your favor.
Yes.
Echo.
You're getting crashed by this. Sumia,
That's right.
what are you doing?
How far am I away from Kunjabi?
Within 30 feet, you can run over if you wanted to.
I was going to say
Are,
run over there.
Are you taking wound damage, Kunjabi?
No, I haven't.
No? Okay.
No. I'm at 7 vitality out of 20.
Can I smush what's on
Yeah,
it?
you can. Okay, so you can go over and start pulling worms out. That way Kajami won't have to use his turn. Okay, so Kajami, Sumia deworms you.
Okay.
Come on, what are you doing?
Well, I guess we better. How many are left?
There are 2 zombies left and your owlbear skeleton.
Yeah, we'll finish up the owlbear skeleton, or attempt to at
Okay.
least. Oh, Great Golden Avenger, I need you to finish this guy because I can't handle him if he starts hitting me. That's 19 to hit.
That is definitely a hit.
Another 13 damage.
Damn, it's almost out. Corzale, the owlbear skeleton's been pummeled pretty thoroughly, and there are 2 fresh Caius zombies.
Corzale will try to help out Kunjabi.
Okay.
And I don't know, like she's kind of a cleric. Is there any way she can kind of like get the attention of these undead creatures to maybe like at least one of them try and divert the blows to her or something? Yeah.
If let's say if you attack it, it would probably turn essentially because you're like Kajabi only they haven't Kajabi actually hasn't struck back at them yet. So if you hit one, you'll draw its attention just because you're the most dangerous thing that is around at that point in time.
Okay. She'll try to get like around its side or near its back, so that the showers of worms don't hit both of us, and then she'll just like smack it in the buttocks.
A little slap in the butt.
Well,
Yeah.
Bit of a slap and a tickle.
that's a nat 1. That's different from a 20.
So it is a slap and a tickle then.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Got some rerolls.
21. That's a hit.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was almost pretty bad.
Oh, I'm rolling well this time. Rolled 17 damage, higher than 12.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay, now we
Twice
are
now.
down to Kunjabi. We're back to you again.
Mhm. Okay.
Only one zombie's actually paying any heed to you. So
Wait.
do whatever you want.
I thought I killed both of them who were paying attention to me.
Well, Corzel got the attention of one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I guess hit a zombie.
Mhm.
12 and 14, so they both hit. 23 damage to armor piercing. 26 damage to armor piercing.
Okay, you chop one of them down, and then we're back to zombies. Corzel, one of them's double punching you. 1 hit, so you are taking a whopping 6 damage.
6.
And Albert, nat 20,
Six-
your
six.
fantastic killer.
Okay.
6 plus 1 armor piercing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 for my armor.
That's fine. Yes, he did what his job. Great. He. That's fine. He dies. He
So yeah, the illusion's destroyed, but hey, it got the owlbear off keeping anyone else for a while. Sumia, there is 2 things left.
Really still.
Well, owlbear skeleton and owlbear worm zombie and normal worm zombie.
So which one's been hit worse?
You really haven't been too much attention with either of them. I mean, you've been
Fine,
shooting
owlbear.
+1s. Owlbear, okay. And you kill the owlbear. It's got so few hit points left. You're gonna shoot it in the head, and it's just gonna
Roll a
shatter. And,
+6.
yeah, it's out.
It's kind of fall apart.
Now, Humal.
yeah.
Umal.
Time to this time it's just gonna be a big floating golden sword in the air. There's no.
Oh, and chop at it.
Yeah. All right, let me see here. 2, 3 plus 4. Why would I close my dice roller? That's dumb. Okay. 3, 6, 7 again. Okay, awesome. Yeah, big. I just wanted to make sure it didn't drop me down too much mana. Yeah, we'll attack. We're looking at 21, which I assume hits, and 8 damage.
Okay.
Kashang, kashang.
And Corzel, last zombie on you.
Yep. She will strike it in the balls. Hopefully. 21.
Okay, let's see your damage roll. You're probably gonna kill it, but maybe you'll roll like really low.
Nope, I rolled pretty good. I actually rolled pretty good so far. I rolled above 12. 14 plus 3, that's 17.
Okay, you destroy it. So that's the last one. All the worms fall away,
Okay.
and it's a lot later than usual. So I will call it now. So I'm guessing more nays on the random armor reduction.
Oh, so we're done?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna call it
console.
because the next area is going to be a lot of plotty things, so I don't want to